What's up, YouTube? This is Radio Station here, and this is going to be episode 7 or episode 20 in total of Bleach 1000 Years Blood War Arc. Part 2, whatever, however you name it. So, yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen still on kind of on break. There's a lot of okay, there was this one thing regarding Roshoku Tensei. I mean, if you know, you know. It's a mess. I hate it, but I'm not gonna just bother discussing it. I'd rather be in a better mood. So, last time on Bleach, Rukia stood up against faced Asnot. I really like how she stood up. She basically was able to make her body biologically dead, because she basically freezes her, lowers her temperature to the point beyond the point of an average living thing, like to the point where they're not considered living. Basically, but her nerves do work. That's why she's able to function to a degree, and why she just also kind of has to use it carefully. It's a very her powers are very difficult to handle, and they can have repercussions, especially when she's had to level up to that point. She's had to train to that point. She still actually needs a lot of training to do in order to enhance that. But the fact that she has to do that now, they had to get somewhere. It wasn't the most ideal way, but I think you still put it off. And that Bankai, like, I wish I had a more physical reaction to it, but like I said, I do apologize for the distraction by my from the back earlier. Like, you could see the source of the back of that distraction from last week right now as I speak. It's unfortunate. I didn't want it there. I don't know why it was there. Like, it was over this, you don't see it in the camera, but it was a little fan I had, because right now it's still really fucking hot, over here in my area, sadly. But yeah, it is what it is. The Bankai was beautiful. It was even better looking than what I see in the manga, and people are just like, but the manga has better, deeper colors in this way. Yeah, that's the fan color, bro. Yeah, don't even start it. Like, I will get, like, they were a fan art of that. If we color fan art, it can be good, but the manga, like, for what they did it way too well. So, and it looks like it wasn't Sakura heavy. I don't think any particular episode's gonna be particularly Sakura heavy. I think they're gonna save it for the main fights that are gonna evolve. Like, I guess it will be, maybe Ichigo versus Yu, or Ichigo versus Rock, or Rock versus another big figure, whatever it may be. I know this next segment is going to be it's going to be it's going to be like Kenpachi versus this one other guy. I mean, Kenpachi is on his way after all. So there's that. Sorry. Merely on that one other, this one, like, old geezer at the end that was targeting Yachu, and I think it was Unohana's former lieutenant. What was her name again? Fuck, I forget. Fuck, there's a lot of. I'm sorry. There's just looks like a lot of names to try to, remember and all. But yeah, she and Yachu, they're in the medical headquarters, and they get attacked by this guy. I think looking like Mario on the source, where he could disappear, but in a way he uses it to where, like, he disappears out of their mind, or like their perception, like not just their memory of sources. Like, oh wait, was I punching something? That's what Yachu was there. You'd have to think Kenpachi would have to pull up at some point, but as hinted already, there's a certain character that is going to show up that's going to be the new Kenpachi, the newly trained Kenpachi's first, major opponent. And that guy is going to be a lot of whack here. So, Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. We'll see. Rukia took the goal last week. That was amazing. Probably the best episode, the best anime episode of the week. You know, to be honest, I know like people were just saying like, what about the Zom 100? What about Mushoku Tensei has always been solid. It's just that it's been low down. I don't even want to go to that part with Mushoku Tensei. I don't even want to go to that part with Zom. Like, let's get the Bleach thing started. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up. And yeah, we can get this thing started. I pulled up 200. I was waiting so fucking long for the best HD quality. I was not gonna go settle with 720. No fucking way, but guys, don't even get me here. Sorry. If I'm late to it because I'm not like, oh, you should have paid to Hulu to get this. Like, no. They won't. That still won't mean I get access to the best HD quality available. So I have to wait until this version sets up, which is basically like 2160p, and that's the best thing. I mean, hopefully it's basically by default is the best one. It's better than 720. I don't care at this point. So yeah. Audio track files. Alright, gotcha. Okay. Let's get this party started. Bleach Nostalgia's Bug Arc episode 20, starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's jam. Boy. Oh. Wow. But yeah. Oh boy. The way they animated that one though. Yeah, that's Metalon's. Yeah, that's literally Metalon's fucking ability, but a lot more cracked. Like literally so cracked, and doesn't seem to have the same sort of does have nowhere near the same drawback either. Like Metalon had to fucking hold his breath. This guy just need to quicker to snap. I mean, you have to think that still has a drawback though. Like maybe like a time interval of sorts. She got quick reaction time though. Yeah, she's just acting like out of reflex, out of instinct. Oh boy. I don't like the looks of that. I don't like the looks of those eyes. Yeah? Wait, what? Okay, what? So, oh damn, that's a lot. Ooh, that's. Yeah, what the? Yeah, what the fuck? This dragon, some Dragon Quest shit. Yeah. So basic. Why does it remind me of fucking Venadona, the one Arnold's that fucking sword Arnold's made? Like it doesn't matter if you try to dodge it, you fucking get hit. Oh, oh, who got him? Oh, there he is. They're the voice. That's perfect. Because you no longer exist. You're just blood. You're just blood. You're just blood and nothing. If the blood just it disappeared. Oh wow. Oh. But did she just turn her? She fucking turned her to the gingerbread. She turned. He literally turned her to the gingerbread. Hey, there he is. Yee, the boy. Gone. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not asking for forgiveness. More or less. Oh, well, they're dead. I mean, you could still, there's still a chance that they can be saved, right? Maybe. Yeah. What is this? This final boss stage shit. Why does it remind me of a JoJo character that doesn't come to mind? Someone came to mind, but I forgot who they were. Oh, yeah, that's not working. Oh, I can still cut it. Mm-hmm. He's just like, I'm just gonna cut it. I'm cutting it. Ooh. I am the edge of my sword. Yachi's Shinkai is pretty dope though. But yeah, something about Yachu kind of throws me off. It's always been throwing me off for the entirety of the series ever since she first appeared. Like something felt weird about her. Look at that Look at that Disney level of imagination. All of a sudden, you get this. I wouldn't be surprised if you just imagine a whole ass princess castle right here, right now. What in the? Oh, you could say that. Oh, what? Oh fuck. But even with imagination, that he'd have to be careful. There has to be some sort of drawback. Yep, that's not working on him. Oh yeah, because he had to focus on Zaraki. That makes sense. He can only focus his imagination on one, at one point at a time. He basically can't multitask with it, or he can't effectively multitask with it. Oh, I know you're bored, but I mean, you're at the stage now. Just enjoy it. Grab some popcorn. She jumped out. She'll be fine. Oh man, I mean, yeah, he declares himself the strongest, so you want to believe you want to defeat the strongest. Somehow it's just such boneheaded logic that actually just still fucking makes sense. That's how he rolls, man. So Kenpachi kind of instilling something in him. Because he's never been put in this situation where someone's actively challenging that. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah? Oh, wow. What in the... Uh, ooh. Uh-oh. What the fuck? Yeah, think again. Yeah. You got cut 3 times in one go. Oh. Because like if he might accidentally just imagine it, he's imagining himself getting defeated, and it just think he's like, oh, I might actually get defeated if I keep imagining it. Oh, oh great, Kakabridge no Jitsu shit. What? Oh, I've never got that before. This sounds fun. Oh boy. It's like a sub meter. Nah. Not to him. Ooh. Oh boy. Oh. Ooh. Cut through the meteor. What's it? Oh wow. Oh shit. That's a Zombok new Zombokto? What the fuck? That's Cloud Sword on fucking crack. Are you really? We're out here using the shadow clones. I know they're not just clones, but it. Oh. He just cut through space. What the fuck? I'm trying to use himself as a fucking bot. Bro. Yeah, that didn't do much. Or no, well, it did damage, but that wasn't enough. Uh-oh. Try to muscle up. I don't it doesn't look like Yep. He's at his limit. He didn't get ki The funny thing is, Kenpachi did not kill him. He killed himself. His imagination was too much. He overdid himself in his imagination. And that's why, people, you stick to reality when it's needed, or else you're just gonna get blown the fuck back by too much imagination. That's why you need to. That's called growing up, kids. Sorry for those lame ass jokes, but yeah, this was good. There was a reference. I don't know if I was having to stick to a reference that I have to yell out or whatnot. I don't know, or make a commentary. But yeah, it was okay. It was not on the level of Yamato versus False Yuak. Let's get that straight. But it was still great. It was still great. I did wish the build up to the meteor was a little bit more intense, but it was still fun. I get to see my boy Kenpachi fucking play play Wacka Quincy for a good couple of minutes. The fact that you dropped this, the fact that he couldn't get past Kenpachi because Kenpachi is always just gonna push forward, because Gremory's case is where he's also taking into account that they would how they would normally think, oh, they just give up. But no, when you run into Kenpachi, it's something else, because Kenpachi just keeps going. And in the end, he didn't have enough of containment. Another OST? Another new soundtrack? Yeah, in the end, whatever he was constituted of was not able to take it all. Oh, it's the same OST. Yeah, Evil Con Carne? Yeah. He's trying to say like, oh, you didn't beat me, I beat myself. This battle didn't feel. Bro, this is Bro, this is all something you can see in fucking RoboCop. Fucking, what was that? What was the little bird that Oh, it's one of Bambi's. It's one of Bambi's. One of Bambi's. Former mates, man. Oh, nice. Okay, the episode, it was good. It wasn't great. But I'll just say that. So yeah, the episode was good. It was really good. But I still think the whole build up with the Rugi episode was better from an emotional standpoint. This one was better from an animation standpoint. Just movement and all. Do I think it could have been better directed? No, they put in as much as they could. I mean, when you're trying to get in scene by scene, it's really difficult. I mean, this is adapting a lot of chapters, but the chapters themselves were just mostly action, so they actually did that surprisingly well. I mean, I do feel like some parts were cut. I think there was at one point when the meteor was coming in, I felt like, if I remember correctly, you'd have to think all the other notable characters would have reacted too. Bosby, Hashwald, or the other Shinigamis that were there. But Yuha himself maybe taking a look as well. Or maybe Ichigo may have been diving down. He saw that shit. He was like, "Oh fuck, I gotta go hurry up," and something like that. You'd have to think they'd add that in, which is disappointing, honestly. That I think that's the only actual downside for this episode. That you'd have to think when Griffin just fucking sent down that meteor, you'd have to think he really like, you'd have to think there would be more of a reaction. Let me get to the stuff right here. Oh, okay. What the fuck is this? Okay, none of those come, like, most of the main ones don't really come to mind. I was also thinking Golden Requiem, but no, that's kind of a far-fetched, because Golden Requiem is more like just just having a cause but not the effect, sort of thing. And Dio's, I think this was more, I think I might have been just tripping. I was also thinking Uzi as well from Stone Ocean, but that was more of like time, but to a grander degree where he's just rewinding the whole universe. So I mean, sorry for those who have not somehow got to Stone Ocean. That was kind of what I thought, but yeah, the episode was good. I mean, I don't know how much I can really talk about it. It's just Kenpachi being Kenpachi. It's just like, I don't care if you're a magician, you reality man. Like, you told me you think you make something uncuttable, you make something unpenetrable, you make something unescapable. No, I'm not gonna escape from it no matter what. And like, the fact that he took it, because I would have to think Grammy's powers more or less took into account of, you know, just thinking that his targets would just give up, would just like they don't have that sort of tenacity that you know, like that, until, you know, a certain being called Kenpachi just comes along and just, you know, knocks on the door. It's like, hey, you really think I'm just gonna settle like that? There was something he's never fought before. I mean, he's thinking about, you know, he thinks he's strong because he can defeat the strongest on the other side. And his body just, they're like, could he have beaten Kenpachi with a better body? Maybe. Like, possibly. But Kenpachi was just built different. And whatever the container that he was given, it just wasn't enough. And it turns out, Grammy was just a brain, was just a brain in the end. Literally fucking not a Futurama or some shit too. I was also thinking Psychopaths and I was also thinking Mother Brain, but no, that's Metroid. That's some alien shit. This is not really alien. Quincy's are mostly human, so I have to think this was a human brain at some point that you just like, oh, just like, I don't think there was much backstory context to Gremory, like whether or not the manga ever missed out on that. It was probably just a brain that Rock just picked up, just like, oh, I'm gonna make this a Quincy because or something like that. Or it could be like one that, you know, because I'm just taking to it as a account like that thing was not that the Stern Ritter here was not a conventional, was not the usual Quincy that what we see in the other Stern Ritters. I don't know. I might need to look that up later, or just find out somewhere else. But yeah, it was a great episode. I actually like the part with the meteor though. It wasn't very hype levels, but it's just like, that was really cool. It's not something to make me jump out of my seat or anything. It's not some sort of awe-inspiring shit like Rukia and all. The blood is the amount of you know, the emphasis on the colors here, you know, especially during the anime parts. That was some of the best parts. I mean, well, okay, I did have a jaw drop there, but it's just like, that was like a cool moment for me still. Even then, it was just like, wow, man, it's as if he cut a planet in half. That's also the thing. So yeah, but that's all I really gotta say. So next episode is probably just gonna have to clean things up. I mean, Kenpachi just finished, but it looks like from the sound of the you know, from the little you know, poetic sort of the little end card we get, you know, end part we get at the end, you'd have to think the other Bambis are pulling up. So yeah, that's gonna be something to see, and Ichigo should be out on the way. I mean, from the looks of it, I feel like they may try to jump Kenpachi when he's been weakened. I mean, I'd have to think that. I mean, Kenpachi is strong, but that guy can, you know, he also does have a limit. Like, there's only so much he can handle. I mean, in the fact that he had just attained his new Zanbakuto. Or rather, a new look Zanbakuto. It's more of like his awakened Shinkai. It's just a Shinkai. Still. And the Bankai, you'd have to think is even stronger. But you have to also think, like, he probably hasn't mastered it. He hasn't had time to master it yet. I don't know if he's even tried to think about he's even tried it out yet once. There's like, of course, no way. Like, he hasn't trained, or he hasn't had enough, you know, the kind of training for like Rukia was able to get, and even Rukia still needed to train. still is not so, still hasn't fully mastered that as well. I mean, it's still clapped one of the main antagonists, but yeah, I mean, I don't know how much of Kenpachi will shine later on. I mean, the most of the guys he's usually up against have some really, you know, cracked shit with their abilities. So he's always and he's also kind of Kenpachi himself. Like, he always just kind of lowers down to a level. But now he's at a point where like he can push himself to the limit, and not try to hold himself back. You know, it's just like, oh, it's a beat. Oh, it's a big old meteor. Oh, I'm gonna cut that. Like, oh, you throw him into space. I'm gonna cut you through space. I'm gonna cut you through the this guy's fucking shit. This guy's fucking crazy, man. I love Kenpachi. I love that guy. Dude, who doesn't? You don't need you don't need to like him, but I can't see why people would dislike him unless if you don't like vocally loud characters for some reason. Even then, I don't know how you'd hate him there. But anyways, that's all I gotta say. Smash the like button, let me know what you think in the comments below. Follow me on Twitter, support the YouTube channel, join the Discord server, share the video around, all that good stuff. That's gonna do it for this edition of Bleach TYBW reactions. Reaction signing off. See you next time. Take care, stay safe, y'all. And have a great day. Peace.